Hi everyone, welcome to the first question of this channel. What on earth is Age of Wushu? And yes, this is a game ported by the Chinese just a year ago. This has been out about 2 years now, and this is actually set for North America released in mid 2013. I've been playing this game for a couple of hours and I find the experience quite good. So probably after watching this first impression series, you might just want to wonder to yourself whether this game is going to be worth your buck or not. Yes. And really, this is a very big game, so be prepared to learn a lot really of menus, of information when you first start, because it is really comprehensive. Yes. And right now, I'm actually trying to log in, and you're gonna see 4 storylines when you first log in into the game. Now, this although is gonna be a PvP world, you have your own storyline to choose from, and this storyline dictates where you are gonna spawn and the kind of storyline quest that you're gonna have later on when you first play. Yes. And of course, I would prefer to recommend to you that the Phoenix Pledge is actually the easiest town to spawn from. You'll be spawning from Tianteng Town. I think this is how it's pronounced, Tianteng Town. And this is actually a novice town, so you will get killed within the first 10 hours of the game, especially if you spawn from that town. The rest of the towns, I'm not very sure. Probably you can actually try it out on your own, alright? And right now, I'm going to cover in this first impression of series from how you can train, how you can actually learn your skills, all the way to being prepared to join a school or to actually try to force your way through in this martial arts world. Alright, so when you first begin the game, of course, after choosing the storyline, you get to create your character. You can see on the right, you get to modify the looks of the character, but I find it all looking the same. I'm not so sure why, because I think they ran out of ideas or imagination. But I'm going to pick a female character, and I think females work best because I like girls. Alright. So I'm just going to pick a female, and yes, this little cutie pie here. Let me just see what look should I have. Maybe this. And long hair, short hair. Let's try the on the hairstyle. No, yuck. Yeesh. Maybe the first one is better. Alright, enter name. Oh, yeah, I have to enter the name. So I should put this lady as Lady Gaga. No. I should put this as Shirley. Never mind. So people will think that I am Shirley. Creating character, name, school, weak body and mind. So this is your character, and before you even play the game, it'll give you a summary of your character stats. Now, one game, maybe because this is the beta phase, one account only can create one character. And this is something that I think the game developers must take note, because this is very limiting. You can just only have one character for an account. Unlike a World of Warcraft, you can have, you know, different classes of characters, but I'm not so sure why they're quite stingy on this. But anyway, this is just the beta phase, so probably the actual gameplay or actual release, sorry, will be a bit more different. Alright, I'm now using the trial version where I can play 1 hour per day. To continue play without restrictions, please buy the activation code. Right now, again, I say that this is a trial version, and so my suggestion to you is not to buy the game first, but to try out yourself before investing. And you can see that this is the control mode options, left or right. Oh yeah, okay. Now, this is the 660 minutes of your trial period. So when you first sign up for an account, they give you 10 hours of free gameplay, and after 10 hours subsequently you only get to play 1 hour per day. So please feel free to try it out and before you buy the deluxe edition. Alright, this is just a tip for you. Alright, choose your control modes, up, down, left, right, and you can use your mouse as a camera angle. But this is the special mode where you use your mouse to actually move as well. And so I'm gonna pick the special mode. And let me just press confirm here. Yep, it can be customized in your settings interface. And right now you're gonna have experience guide where you learn about experience, cultivation and potential. I'll just walk you through down and we'll not look at these menus. Now this is a open world game where you actually try to become a hero or a villain and be the top guy in terms of skills in martial arts. So as you start the game, you can see this is a very big world and its graphics is not bad. If you start a game and the graphics looks bad but you have a powerful computer, that's because you haven't gone to the settings yet. So at the video settings, you can actually click on all these special effects and yeah, and it will actually adjust for you this video settings. So it can be quite a difference. Let's say I off all of these and you confirm and you can see that it's quite flat. Sorry, what am I doing? Return to game first. You can see that everything looks a bit much brighter, but it's more flat where you don't have contrast in terms of different light sources and stuff. That's why I do not like that. Probably I would prefer my games to have more of the extra features. And confirm, return to game, and you can see that yes, although it's a bit darker, but that's because of different light sources in game. Alright. So as you start the game, you can see that this is so open and you do not know what to do. Now your storyline doesn't start until you get a certain amount of experience. Alright. That's because you do not get killed by like even wild boars or snakes lurking in the woods. Yes, so that's why the game doesn't show you your storyline first, but makes you go through some tutorials on how to get used to the game. And so on the right hand corner is where you get your task guide, and you can see here that speak with Hai Tianlong, where you get to learn some skills. Alright, so when you start the game, it's gonna be very what do you call that, complicated, because this is very massive. And so I'll just try to walk you through, and probably I will also break down for you how you can actually proceed and advance in your game. Alright, so after you start the game, you go to Hai Tianlong and he'll actually teach you some skills and teach you how to fight in the subsequent series. And you can see that once I accepted his words, I can actually get to click on this tutorial. And yes, I want to show you here that when you click on these cultivation points, you actually get to see some stuff. Now Jianghu VIP privileges is where you actually buy the deluxe version, which is not very important right now. And let's just get away from that. So at the start of the game, just a recap, you are to learn some skills where you can fend for yourself, and Hai Tianlong is the one that you go to. Now if you start with a different storyline, probably it may be a different person, so I'm not very sure. But if you start with the Phoenix Pledge, which you actually can see from the start of the game, this is actually a novice town. And right here, not much killing is going to be happening. So if you are just new to the game, I prefer that you will just engage yourself in this storyline, and you should be fine for the first 10 hours. Alright, now you can learn the skill. So after speaking to him, he'll actually give you some manual. Right clicking on the manual will actually open up this book. Previewing it will show you the awesomeness of this skill, where this skill is all about internal energy. So after I press study, you get to learn, and yes, I have learned self-recollection. Alright, and after clicking on this is a tutorial, and you press activate. Once you activate, you just became you're now using this passive skill to actually boost your stats. Alright, now I will be telling you more stuff later, but let's just continue the tutorial so that you can actually proceed with the game. Alright, you can see on the taskbar here, consult Fan Jing. Alright, where you actually teach you some other stuff. So just to let you know about following the tutorials, every tutorial quest will actually give you experience and money. So following them is actually the wisest choice when you first start the game. And a brief overview on Chinese martial arts. Chinese martial arts believe in two types of skills. One of them is internal skills, the other is actually combat skills. So internal skills are a set of breathing techniques where you actually strengthen your body. And in the age of Wushu game, when you strengthen your body, you strengthen in your health bar, you strengthen if the amount of internal energy you have, and this really helps you in your game and in your skills, because of course with a bigger health bar, you're not going to be down so easily by opponents. And internal energy is something like mana in for the witch or for mages. And with internal energy, you get to release your cool techniques and kill your foes in a very devastating manner. And you can see right here that the first cultivation is actually self-knowledge, where you actually boost your stats with it when you activate. Alright, this is passive, and I suggest you try it out yourself on your own game. Now, if you have been hearing the forums or reading the news of this game doesn't really feature a leveling up system where you actually level up your character and you boost on your attributes. This game is about growing in your techniques and skills, and from there you grow in your character. Yep. So it isn't about like you're not a level 60 mage here or anything. Right, in Age of Wushu, you level up your techniques and skills, and it will in turn grow your character. Alright, so I'm speaking to you here. I am trying to learn more skills after learning the first skill of eternal strength. Let me just ask Hai Tin Long for more stuff on how to execute moves and techniques. Alright, I'm speaking to you. Come over and let me have a look. Seems like you have a good body for martial arts. Follow me to martial arts school and learn some skills. I have a sister. She was kidnapped, so I must get stronger, and yes, I'm into martial arts. So all of these are gonna be repetitive, and so I'm not gonna be repeating all over again. Let me just keep on clicking. What you really want to see is to enter the martial arts school portal and speak to Ying Xiang. And so you're gonna have your first taste of battle, of how you can learn how to fight for yourself. So at the start of the game, right now, I'm gonna speak to this eldest brother, Ying Xiang, and he's gonna tell me that different kung fu have mutual promotion and restraint. There is no incomparable kung fu in the world. Well, you are wise, Shifu. And so it's a pleasure to meet you. Let me just get on to fighting. Alright, good fundamentals is a good defense. So let me just learn how to fight with defense. And you can see that while I'm pressing up, down, left, right, I'm not engaging in battle. But once I start talking to him, I will be. And you can see that to actually defend in this game, just hold the right mouse button to block. I'm ready, and let's begin. Now I'm holding the right mouse click. You can see he's punching me and punching me. I'm just waiting for him to attack. So you get to move around and while attacking, while actually parrying his attacks. And so speak to him and he'll actually teach me more stuff. Now, please teach me how to block. Alright, so I get to learn a new skill here. Here is Embrace the Moon, a fist technique. Right clicking it will actually activate the skill, and of course I can preview it. Alright, so I studied this studied this technique, and right now it's gonna be in my inventory. Alright, now just click on this Embrace the Moon and put it right on your little bar here, and you can of course activate the skill. Now this is a passive skill, but you must be activating it, where once you press 2, it will actually boost up right here, and it decreases damage received. Alright, if your parry is successful. Now I click on him again just to fight, and I'm ready. Begin. Alright, he's gonna punch me. Alright, I'm not prepared here, so I just ate some of his punches. And he's, yep. Right now, as I parry, I actually nullify his attacks. Not only that, I also do not receive damage. Now you can't block all the time because as you parry, you actually, you know, get hit and injured. So my advice is not just to blindly parry all the time, but to look for loopholes in his attacks and attack him while it is hot. Alright, now I complete this task of parrying, and it's going to teach me something else. Defense break. So we are going to learn how to break defenses, and I'm going to learn how to break defense by clicking on this elder brother here. I'm ready, begin. So I'm going to punch him to oblivion. Now combos. Now this game is a lot about combos, really. Now I'm just spamming number 1 here. You can see that on the keypad I'm just pressing 1, and now after 10 hits his defense is broken. So you can see that you can't just parry all the time and defend. You must learn how to attack, and this is going to be taught by this brother over here. Now he's going to teach me something called the white cloud covers the top. Now all these technique names, you may feel that it sounds lame and redundant, but in the Chinese world it is not really the case, because Chinese are poetic people. So many times 4 words will actually describe your a whole scenario. Yep. I don't know how to tell you what better describe Chinese poems, but let me just get on to the tutorial first. White cloud covers the top. Let me just add it to my skill bar, and let's just continue. Alright, now clicking on him again will activate the tutorial. Now I can punch him. So right now I have this skill where I can, whoa, he's punching me. Now let me, okay, kick him down and punch him on the, nice. So I can kick him down and just punch him. This is what I call feint. Yeah, you can actually trick him and trick him while breaking his defense and luring him to get injured. So this game isn't just about spamming your skills, but it is all about how you can maximize your techniques to the fullest in the battle. You have about 10 techniques you can use at one shot. Of course you can have more, but maximize your skills and optimize your techniques is what the game is all about. And after that, you try to chain your combos. You try to beat your opponent down with your combos, and that is how you play the game. Alright, it's a bit of Street Fighter, but of course Street Fighter you don't do all these semicircle moves on the D-pad. Here you just press on your keypad 1 2 3 4 5 2 0, and you will just activate the combos. Alright, let me just learn more skills here. And I complete this task. Good. It's gonna teach me how to do rage. Now rage is a awesome skill where it's similar to Final Fantasy VII's limit breaks, where you accumulate rage or emotions, whatever you call it, and then it will give a cutscene and we can do some awesome combos with it. Now I've learned the skill. Step back works over 7 stars. Alright, and let me left click on it and just add it on my skills bar. And yes, you can activate this skill later. I'll attend to it immediately. Alright, now I'm gonna just show you how you can do your limit breaks on this guy called Sharon. Is it? I think so. Alright, at first I simply want you to block my attacks. Then of course, once this technique is available, use it on him. Alright, I'm gonna just block. Alright, now as you block, you will actually increase on your rage value on your top left hand corner. You can see that the guy is actually punching me and punching me and punching me. Alright, first bar is being loaded. Now I need about 3 bars, so I'm just blocking him. Alright, waiting for him to really punch me down. He's taking a long while. Alright, punch and punch and punch. Alright, I have my rage bar ready, so I'm now ready to activate my awesome skill. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Boom boom. Walk backward in 7 stars. You can see that, oh, he got a 7 hit combo on his face, and his life has decreased significantly. Now of course this skill isn't going to be too useful unless you are blocking. So yeah, let me just try to execute this again. Alright, walk backward in 7 stars, kicking his face over and over again. So here in the novice guide, it's gonna teach you that not only you must parry, you must also do your feints, you must also do your overt punches and do as many combos as you can, just like in Street Fighter, and defeat your opponent. Alright, so now pressing confirm will actually get me started, and let me just speak to him again. Alright, this taskbar here is very useful. You guys can just click on the taskbar and you can start speaking to him. Alright, I completed the task, and right now I am now ready to face the wall. Yeah. No, not really, because all my skills now are quite shallow. Yes, this is shallow wall here. And I'm now gonna tell him that I've learned my skills. Hai Tian Long. And yep, I'm complete this task, and what have you learned? And I've learned all the basics. Now as you learn your skills, you actually get to have rewards. Alright, 500 won is actually the currency. Experience points is where you actually grow. You have earned 2 experience points here, so the system tells you that. And let me just speak to him even more. Alright, I'm speaking to you, and he's gonna teach me how to meditate. Alright, and this is gonna be your sit and breathe skill, and you'll be fine. Now just right click on this again, study this. I'm not gonna just show you the preview, it's just because I'm gonna like activate it here. Okay, now click on this and put it on number 5. And basically, maybe I should speak to him. Okay, I should use the sit and breathe skill by pressing number 5, and this skill is quite important, especially after battles, because let's say if your life is short and you do not have enough energy, it will help you to recover. Alright, so after this sit and breathe technique, let me just talk to him again and complete the task. Alright, now I'm pleased with what you have taught me, but I have seen warriors able to duck through the air like birds. How will I be able to fly, you little eaglet? Sorry, eaglet. Sorry for my pronunciation, and let us just get to it. Pick some breathing grass. Alright, so far you have learned how to fight, and I've not talked to you a lot about this menu because this menu is really massive. I will speak to you probably later or in another video. And right now we are just gonna have a little encounter and learn some flying skills. Now, right now you might ask, where is this breathing grass, man? I want to get some breathing grass. Let me just teach you how to navigate through this town. You can see here that once you highlight this little green words here, you get coordinates on a pop-up. Tianteng, is it how you pronounce Tianteng Town? 880 and 840. Alright, so you can see on your top right hand corner that there are coordinates. So while you navigate, you just use the coordinates to move around. If not, you can just click on the area map and it gives you a big map to tell you where you are. It looks complicated, but you get used to it. So, but you might ask, I don't like to look at the map, you know, it's just too complicated. Okay, so this game here offers auto pathing, where you actually get to go to your designated area by just clicking on these green words. Alright, this is a really good feature because there's so many cases where I don't know where to go. I just get lost, you know, and clicking on this just saves all the time, especially for novices like me. And okay, this wild ball might attack you, so try not to get too close to them. Yep, these NPCs, some of these NPCs will attack you if you just cross their path. So in any case, if you're not ready to fight, try not to touch them. And here we are trying to find, oh, there's mint here, rubbish. Okay, I didn't know that. Never mind, I'll tell you more about this mint later. But I'm gonna get some breathing grass, and you will actually trigger a random encounter. Now, Once I click on this, and you're gonna be shown a cutscene. Yep, this cutscene is all about not much. It'll just tell you that you have a little storyline here, and you may trigger an awesome footage where you will get rewards such as skills. How about you might get weapons, but the most important thing to get is actually martial art techniques that you cannot find in any schools here. Alright, so I'm gonna learn how to climb trees with this awesome flying technique. Alright, there is no script nearby. Okay, you will find a tattered journal next to the bones. I, Hen Tianxie, I think so, was cast into this accursed well by a righteous fool. I will die here, damned and alone, and without the revenge I thirst for. Reader, I bequeath you my knowledge of hell in a script written in blood. Use it to escape this well and punish the bastard that broke me. There is no script nearby. Maybe he dropped it. And yes, we are going to look for the skill, which is going to be glowing in light. So right now, all these cutscenes are actually triggered by random encounters, and you can see that once I click on it, I can actually learn the skill. Right clicking it, yep, I'll be learning the skill, and I can now jump like a bird. Okay, you have learned skyward feint step. Alright, so confirm. Right now, before I begin, nah, never mind, I'll tell you more next time. Heck, I'll just show it to you now. Now I'm gonna just press cultivate. Now oh, this function is not yet open. I'm so sorry. Okay, move ahead. Later then I'll show you. Okay, let me just jump here. Now I can do a double spacebar where I'll jump and I can climb on rocks. Alright, this is a cool feature of this game where you get to jump around, and while jumping you can actually earn experience points. This is actually true, but the most basic feature of this jump is to really get to places that you can't normally go to, and it helps you to navigate. Alright, now report back to Hai Tian Long, and you have a fully featured character where you can jump around and you can actually fight. Now on the top left hand corner you have this online rewards. So this online rewards actually encourages you to play the game. So when you click on this, you can actually retrieve your reward, press withdraw, and in your backpack by pressing B on this icon here, you can actually see that you have an online gift pack. Alright, right clicking on it, sorry, I'm auto pathing, so let me just get rid of this auto path. Right click on it and you can actually loot your pack. So it gives me about 3 stuff here. I just loot it all, and yep, your gift pack will disappear, but you have items that can boost your character. Alright, I'll be speaking about this later. Let me just hit back to the Hai Tian Long and we will just continue the tutorial. So we have covered how we can fight and how we can jump around. There's so much more to cover, such as throwing darts at opponents, how you can have a profession, how you can actually earn money, and lots of cool stuff ahead. But just to sum it all up, I feel that this game's display and features are good. Not very polished yet. I feel that at some times it's quite clumsy when you fight, especially when I feel that some techniques are just not as responsive as I would have thought. And really, this game requires a lot of exploration, requires a lot of your time, a lot of your research just to get it fine-tuned and right. So if you're the type of player that really time is an issue, then this game might not be for you. But if you feel that you want a challenge, you want something immersive, and you really want something that you can hang around with friends, walk around the streets being a bully or being hero, I think this game is really good for a start. I can't say for sure at its release it's going to be this, all these features are just going to be staying, but I can see immense potential on the direction that they are going to. I think that the system of battle is actually pretty good, pretty immersive, pretty solid. It's not very linear, and a lot of opportunities ahead. So in my future videos, I'm going to cover more on how you can actually help yourself, how you can actually use the menus here, utilize the stuff that are lurking around, and how you can actually progress into a school. And from there on, it will be free for play, free for all in terms of how you want your character to develop. All right, and so leave your comments below. What do you think of the game? And really thank you for watching this video. And to the next video, I'll see you again.